But the girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. Today is going to be what do you need to know? Well, let's stay cool. It could be triggering, it could be things that you do not want to know. And yeah, what can I say? Let's keep an open mind. Let's stay cool as well. All right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1, what do you need to know? The Tower, King of Sword, Ten of Sword. Well, don't be scared about those spectacular cards. Right, okay, so we're finishing a cycle of life, which is important, and the Ten of Sword is for me the hardest because it goes generally with the Ten of Wands as well, but Ten of Wands is about carrying too much, doing too much for others, not taking care of themselves ourselves enough. The Ten of Swords is being betrayed, is painful, okay? 10 swords through your body, you can imagine, right? But it's very painful, and that's how you become an emperor or an empress. So we're finishing this cycle of life, and as you know, after the Ten of Swords, you have the S of Sword. You know with clarity what's going on. We do have that S of Sword over here. So we're getting that clarity, and particularly for someone, male, female, doesn't matter. The King of Swords is someone who has enormous amount of feelings for you, but using the mind, the sword, to be cutting, to be hot and cold, to be yes or no, and to be annoying, to say the least, all right? So that same person is going to gain as well a clarity, which goes very well with what's going on here. We're finishing a cycle that is painful for everyone, but for them too, because by being so hurtful to you, they ended up hurting themselves. So what you may have done, well, enough is enough, right? And so explosion, the Tower can be seen in two different ways. The Tower is possibly a love at first sight. So it's a surprising event that is shocking, that is like, wow. Of course, a love at first sight can be beautiful, but it's also extremely intense and can be, oh my God, completely surprising. And that's why this person fell in love with you on the spot, but then straight away, no, I can't handle it. Use the mind to try to cool it down a bit. But also it is that idea of Ten of Swords. You know what? You've been pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. Oh my God. Boom, explosion. No coming back. So that is surprising too. But you know, when you build up that kind of energy, what do you think is gonna happen? Eventually, something has to give, you know, something has to give. So regardless of what it is, that is very strong, very powerful, but it also is an idea of enough is enough. We're finishing that cycle of life. We're finishing the washy attitude. You cannot stand it anymore. Enough. Boom. Ooh, so that's what you need to know, that if you are on the receiving end of, you know, those two, you're going to get to the point of enough is enough. And if you are one of those who's doing that kind of things, watch out, because it's going to hurt. Okay, so the thing is, we know where we're going here. One more. Let's go. What did I say? Love at first sight. You see what I'm saying? Good form today. No, but that's what I mean. A love at first sight is such a shock. It can be a tower moment in someone's life. It happened to me. I had to run away and come back later on. I had time to think about it. But you know what I mean? Excuse me. George is here. So yes, love at first sight is such a strong emotion. But we have love, and that person, even if they behave like just but they're in love with you, they're gonna have to learn to accept, I fell in love with you. What's the point of trying to push you at a distance? What is the point of being, you know, washy when actually my heart is all yours? Maybe they had time to think lately, or they will have some time to think, because obviously you tell them where to go. But you know what I mean? Okay, I know I mess up everything. Well, when you do that kind of thing to that degree, yeah, you did mess up. And yes, when you're pushing someone, even though you love that person, but you keep being hurtful, then inevitably, they're gonna tell you where to go. Inevitably, right? So they know they messed it up. They know that they had an opportunity to open their heart, and they didn't do that because they were like trying to protect themselves. But what do you want to protect yourself from a love at first sight? It is a beautiful it's a beautiful emotion. It's a beautiful thing. See, it doesn't happen to everyone, but it is scary because of the intensity. I agree with that, absolutely. Healing angel. At this very moment, you are being bathed in gold, pink, and deep green light. Accept this healing. your angels, surround you with wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Yeah, we have some healing to do here, inevitably. Okay, when you receive that amount of love, yeah, you probably lack love. Your person probably just didn't really know what love meant. So, and also because they've been burned once, and fair enough. No, so now they say, well, it's not going to happen again. But is that a good reason to say no to love? You know, life's going to happen. You're going to have good days, going to have bad days. You cannot refuse life. Or because sometimes it's bad days. Well, that comes with the, territory. So to refuse love and to really, really push it away, it's a bit unfair, because in the meantime, they do hurt you because you love them. Some people, they're married, they live together, they don't even like each other. And you guys, you're in love with each other? It's a shame, no? Self-esteem. I possess gift of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, self-esteem. And that's possibly the reason why the lack of self-esteem make that person doubt receiving love, and then push you away, and keep that protection in front of the heart. Low self-esteem, who cannot understand, why do I have love at first sight? That's exactly what happened to me. Love at first sight, and then I thought, no, I'm just a girl from the mountains. No, it's not possible. No, it's not going to happen to me. Not me. No, it's for the movies, right? Low self-esteem. So part number 2, what do you need to know? 9 of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Here we go. We're talking about the Ace of Swords, didn't we? Well, what you need to know is, we know this one. We know, don't we? No, my cup of tea. Someone who changed personality, depending who they're talking to. Blame the rest of the world, never look within. But I think that person, it's about to maybe think, because we have an Ace of Wands somehow here, even though they're trying to not go there. A knowing of themselves, but also there is a clarity here. Maybe now they seems to understand, hold on a minute, I've been avoiding certain reality in my life. I've been blaming you, blaming everything, and then I repeat the same pattern. So maybe something to change, right? Gaining a clarity, Ace of Swords comes after the 10 of Swords. So did they inflict that to you, or did they receive that 10 of Swords because eventually you said enough, So you're gaining clarity on what you want, what you don't want, and maybe you walk away from this person. Because if someone is not confronting their truth, not saying the truth, and changing the reality depending who they're talking to, ain't gonna work, because you want clarity now, okay? So you might have to say goodbye to this person, and as a result, you have a wish granted because you choose you. That's the thing, isn't it? The 10 of Cups, is one away from 10 of Cups, happy ever after on the romantic level. So if someone wants to say no to that kind of things, what is their problem? Maybe they're not the right person. So now you're getting clarity. Well, if I truly want peace of mind, if I want to be tranquil, if I want to feel like, oh God, that's it, I'm in a good place, then you're gonna have to have a clarity and to cut off what doesn't work. Then you have a wish granted. If you are finding yourself alone but clear-minded, you will be peaceful. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be with someone like that, who's going to transform their way of thinking, day in, day out. They don't bring you a sense of safety. You don't feel safe around them because you don't know what they're going to do. And also maybe they just want to have that Ace of Wands, which quite often is about sex. That's all they see maybe in you when you are full of cups, feelings. So that doesn't work, right? So maybe you had to gain that clarity. Well, no. This person doesn't want to involve the heart. And a page is like a child, not knowing what to do and how to do it. So I blame everyone because I have a problem, but you know that they're not going to change. So you gain that clarity. If I want peace of mind, if I want tranquility, then I just have to walk away and use the sword to cut them off completely of your life and be the Queen of Swords, Lady of Justice, man, female, doesn't matter. It is not nice, but you have some time to remove the weeds from the roots in your garden. I love gardening, as you know. But you have to do that. because otherwise it's just gonna carry on, carry on always. I wish I could take back my words. Yes, maybe, they said some things, or they did something, they said something, whatever. It wasn't really the best, right? But for you, that was maybe the one time too many 10 of sword, and then you got the S of sword. This is it. I can't do this. I just can't. It's just not because that one more thing that happened that was wrong brought everything to the surface, everything else that was not actually working. But maybe you were kind of like, oh, it's okay, maybe I can, it's fine. And then you realize, no, that one more thing said to you, no, let's just, cut the losses. Enough is enough. I'm going to go anywhere. So sometimes you need one more to just, I can't do this. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow. Yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Absolutely. It's absolutely that one thing, that one more thing, maybe one thing they said or did. Oh my God, this is it. And you kind of like, that's why I couldn't really, open my heart fully, or I couldn't feel serene. And now, bingo, I have that clarity. Now I know all the story. And I know that I want to be, at peace with myself. Which granted, at the end of the day, it's important to be peaceful. I don't know about you, but as I get older, I just want a tranquil life. I don't want drama. I don't want like complication. I want a simple life. Exactly like the show. Amazing. Oh, therefore, never mind. We take this one. Peace. Oh, seriously? I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. What did I say? A peaceful life, a simple life. Here we go. Yeah, you have that clarity now. I'm not going to gamble, on someone who doesn't want to take accountability for anything, who doesn't want to open their heart. There's no point trying to push forward again and again and again, because then you will accumulate the 10 of sword. And then at some point, bingo, I have the clarity. I want a peaceful life. I don't want, the tribulation. That's not my cup of tea. So that's what you need to know. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.